Wyoming is located in the western part of the United States, where the Great Plains meet the Rocky Mountains. Known for cowboys, rodeos, and majestic plains, the southeast region of Wyoming is a magical place in the American West. Wyoming will transport you back to a time that is unplugged and full of Western adventure. Welcome to the great state of Wyoming. I'm Colleen Kelly, and this is Family Travel. On this fun-filled episode, we'll join cowboys on a dude ranch, learn about the area's connection to the railroad, hike through a national forest, and enjoy Cheyenne frontier days. All this and much more.
Going to jail.
My name is Colleen Kelly, and when I was single, I lived abroad and traveled the world. Then I became a parent and wondered, how would I ever travel again? So I set out to find a new way to travel and get back to exploring the world family style. I'm here to guide you on how to get the most out of your family vacation. Pack your bags and join me, Colleen Kelly. We're going on vacation. Funding provided by...
Parents say travel is educational. Kids just think it's fun. It's gotten me up close to dinosaurs, sharks, even real rockets. And that's pretty awesome. Family travel equals family fun. City Pass.
Our Wild West adventure begins at an authentic dude ranch. The Vee Bar Guest Ranch is located on the outskirts of Laramie, Wyoming. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, this 100-year-old landmark has served as a cattle ranch, a stagecoach stop, a boys' school, and a buffalo ranch. It is now a year-round guest ranch. The best part about a dude ranch is that you can enjoy the great outdoors with your entire family. There's everything from fishing to hiking to tubing down the river. We wanted to feel like real cowgirls, so we took a horseback riding lesson.
So, welcome to the Vee Bar. We're gonna go see some pretty country. We ride Western style, obviously, and so we neck rein. So Shay and Donovan, watch me. When I hold my reins, it doesn't matter how you hold them. Just hold them in one hand, though. And when I steer my horse, it's this rein on her neck that's turning her around. So we call it neck reining. To get them going, just give them some bumps with your heels. Keep weight in both stirrups, and then I want just the ball of your foot in that stirrup. As far as stopping, you just start soft when you pull, and then you pull as hard as you have to stop that horse. And they really respond well to, or you can use that too, okay? All right, let's go before it gets too hot. Little kick, turn them this way, and we'll head out.
Riding in Wyoming. Ready, girls? Children 6 and older can participate in horseback riding activities with their parents or other children. All children can work on their horsemanship skills, receiving pointers and coaching from kid-friendly wranglers. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, great. Younger children are invited to be at the barn before and after the main rides depart to visit with the horses. They can also get a lesson in how to shoe a horse. Activities are available throughout the day. Wi-Fi is limited at the ranch, so plan to unplug and get completely off the grid. Instead, spend time with the kids enjoying life's simple pleasures. Many evening activities at the ranch are kid-friendly. Families staying at the ranch get a chance to get to know each other, especially at mealtime. One of the best parts about a dude ranch is the food. Did you get some ribs? Mm-hmm. At the Vee Bar Ranch, meals are served buffet style 3 times a day. Every home-cooked meal is made from scratch and prepared by the guest ranch chefs. The hearty Western meals are supplemented with fresh salads, fruit, homemade breads, and desserts at every meal. Not everyone can eat like a ranch hand, but it sure is fun trying. I had a chance at lunch to talk with the family about why they traveled to Wyoming on vacation.
Hi, how are you?
Ah,
Where are y'all from?
away from New Zealand.
Oh my gosh, no way. So So why are you here from New Zealand?
We've got to catch up with our daughter and our granddaughter. So Amanda came over here about 9 years ago on a scholarship, and she stayed.
So what do you think of Wyoming?
Great.
As grandparents connecting with your child here.
We love it. We've been here 3 times now. Each year we come over for a few weeks to visit, and it's a great place, especially in the summertime.
And what is it like being in Wyoming? Because I know we don't have any internet access here, so we have no interruptions right now, right?
Not at Vee Bar.
So is this good for families, or?
Oh, yeah.
And why? Why is it good?
Well, we can really...
conversations.
Yeah, instead of being interrupted.
Yeah, although a little bit. With a 2-year-old, I know I have kids, so I understand.
The ranch is a short car ride from downtown Laramie. Laramie's past is full of adventurous tales, famous pioneers, and renowned outlaws. Visitors can take a self-guided tour to get a true sense of the town's past.
Going to jail.
We start our tour at the Territorial Prison and check out the building that held outlaw Butch Cassidy for 30 years. Butch Cassidy was a notorious train robber, bank robber, and leader of the Wild Butch Gang.
Is your outfit itchy?
No. You can feel it if you'd like.
Too scared?
Look at this very cool light.
This is cool. Hey, what are you doing?
Locking you up.
You've been wanting to lock me up, haven't you? Let me out.
After the prison, we headed to downtown Laramie to continue the Legends of Laramie Tour. Throughout the tour, you can use your smartphone or tablet to scan the QR code to watch a video and learn more at each location. Our next stop led us to the railroad depot, where we met an interpreter of the area's history and architecture, Mrs. Nash.
Hi. Hello, my dears. Welcome to Laramie City. My name is Mrs. Thomas Nash, and I lived here in 1890. And I came all the way to Wyoming on the railroad. And then children like you and your mummy would come out either with stagecoats or covered wagons, but then when the train would come, it would save so much time, and the children could come and have that special time on the train.
Mrs. Nash then took us to First Street Plaza, where we learned about the connection to Victorian times.
Well, darlings, here we are at First Street Plaza, and we're going to play Wyoming history hopscotch. And it starts with 1810 and goes all the way up to the present time. 1873, and then woo!
Our third stop was to visit the Ivinson Mansion. The Ivinsons were on the first train that came to Laramie, and they never left. Visitors can explore the Ivinson home and experience what life was like in Laramie in the 19th century.
Now, darlings, here we are at Jane and Edward Ivinson's wonderful mansion. They came to Laramie in the 1860s and finally built this beautiful big house. And there were all kinds of beautiful rooms inside.
We say our goodbyes to Mrs. Nash and head southeast just outside of Laramie, Wyoming, to visit the Ames Monument. The monument serves as a memorial to the Ames brothers of Massachusetts. The Ames wealth, influence, and work were key factors in the construction of the first coast-to-coast railroad in North America. It was completed in 1882 and cost $65,000. The monument is the last stop on our tour of Laramie before heading to Medicine Bow National Forest. Vedauwoo is a breathtaking area filled with hiking trails, interesting rock formations, and even beaver ponds. People come from all around to hike, bike, and rock climb. Kyle from Albany Lodge in nearby Albany, Wyoming, led us on a hike through Vedauwoo.
All right, this is the Star Turtle Rock Trail, guys. It's the most popular trail here in Vedauwoo. It circles the central part of the park.
It's beautiful. Shall we go?
We shall.
Okay. What is there to do here, Kyle? area?
Here in Vedauwoo, there is hiking along Turtle Rock Trail, also mountain biking with it. And one of the main things people do is rock climbing. The cracks up there along the faces is the main thing that you do around here.
Oh, wow, that's pretty high up, huh?
All the way to the top.
Yeah.
Wyoming sits at the top range of the Rocky Mountains. It's important to take the elevation seriously when hiking in the area, especially if you are not used to it. Drinking plenty of water is important to help deal with the elevation. The most beautiful natural wonder that forms at Vedauwoo is the granite rock.
Aspen trees open up to meadows quite frequently.
It's gorgeous. I mean, you couldn't plan this. It's beautiful.
It's important not to disturb the land when hiking in the National Forest. Leave it for others to enjoy as well. We recommend a visit to this gorgeous part of the country here in Vedauwoo. Another great way to enjoy the beautiful scenery in Wyoming is to rent ATVs. We met a family from Iowa who vacations in the area every year. Through an annual tradition, the family started their ride with a quick refresher on how to operate their ATV.
Make sure you guys put your helmets on and go have fun.
All right, thanks.
We followed along as 3 generations navigated the roads and splashed through the water.
We come out to Wyoming. If we can get here more frequently, we certainly try.
We come out here as a family every year, and we love to bring the kids out here. We enjoy the wildlife. The trails out here are incredible. The scenery's beautiful. So we really enjoy bringing the family out here, and we hope we can continue to do so for a long time.
When we go ATVing, we usually have my dad, mom, brother, sister, and sometimes my grandma and grandpa, friends and family most of the time.
Us being all together out here with the ATVs and staying together in one facility, it just really gives us some good family time and lots of memories.
ATVing is an exciting way to check out the beautiful views of Wyoming. We head just south of Cheyenne to get up close and personal to the great North American bison. At the Terry Bison Ranch, guests are brought out to the middle of the ranch where they can feed and pet bison. Bison are also known as buffalo. They graze and travel in herds. Bison usually appear pretty calm, but visitors need to remember that while the bison are used to people, it is important to be respectful to them.
Here comes one. Here, it's just a tongue. A tongue is, they're not teeth. Oh, but it's slimy. It's really slimy.
This is Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons. Oh, that's funny. That's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, shake, go. Low, low, low. There you go.
Oh! I touched his tongue. You licked me.
We met owner Dan Thiel and ranch hand Randy to learn more about the ranch.
I am so excited to be here. This place is amazing. I can't get over it. You can feed bison here and you have horses and everything else. How did this whole idea for this ranch come about?
Well, it happened one day when some friends came out and we were feeding bison out of a truck, and they told some other friends, and then they told friends, and then pretty soon we were doing it full time, and we now have guests coming out to visit us. What we like to do, and that is to promote the cowboy life. And you know, you take a guy like Randy here, he has personally broke about every horse that we have out here. He's a guy that rode bulls in his past, and he could tell a lot of cowboy stories, and he does tell a lot of them every day out here.
I would love to hear a cowboy story.
And that's part of what we like to promote is cowboy history.
I love that. Well, I love cowboy history, and I love just hanging out with real cowboys.
Hey.
There's even a restaurant at the ranch. One of the main items on the menu is buffalo meat. Buffalo meat tastes similar to beef, but it has a milder, sweeter flavor. We met Chef Dave, who explained more about bison meat.
These are the bison short ribs.
Bison short ribs, and this is?
This is the bison ribeye. Very lean, low in fat. I believe it's very high in iron, too.
So this is good for you.
Really quality meat.
What about this one?
That is it's actually a buffalo dog, but it's a bratwurst, and it's generally sold with sauerkraut on the menu.
Like a hot dog?
Yeah,
Okay, made from bison.
made from bison.
So you girls want to try this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got you a pick right here, okay?
Donovan, you wanted that, didn't you? Try it, Deshay?
Yeah, you gotta eat it like a corn dog. There you go.
Oh my gosh. This is so good. How does it taste?
Good. Bison-y.
Bison-y? Is that what bison tastes like? This is really good. I love steak, so this is excellent.
Yeah.
And I know that it's lean too and it's healthy.
Yeah, it's 3 times leaner than chicken, pork, and beef.
What do you think, girls?
This is really good.
You think kids would like this?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite out of all of them?
Ribs. Rib.
We learned so much at the Terry Bison Ranch. What a way to spend the day. Let's head to the state capital, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Cheyenne is a magical place that captures the imagination of the American West. The summers are cool, so visitors should bring jeans and sweatshirts as well as shorts and t-shirts. It's the perfect setting for Cheyenne Frontier Days, the world's largest outdoor rodeo, as well as many other year-round attractions for the whole family. Before we explore Cheyenne, let's take our Western vacation to the next level and dress like locals. Wondering what to buy? Well, Western wear never goes out of style. A fun souvenir from your trip to Wyoming is to choose some Western clothing, hats, boots, or accessories. You can't miss the historic Wrangler store because it dominates a corner of Capitol Avenue. We got some advice from local mom Laurel and her daughter, who helped us make some good choices, starting with shirts for all of us.
You know, you've got the sleeveless, which is nice and cool. You know, this is a little bit more of a traditional Western shirt. It's just, you know, straight long sleeve. The bling is that's really the thing.
Yeah.
You know, I've got it on my belt. Loriana's got it on her belt, but you know, you see it in the shirts as well.
I like
And
bling.
then this is kind of neat because it looks like a long sleeve shirt, but what makes it different?
You can roll it up.
Oh,
See,
that's
and
great.
If you look at Loriana's sleeves, you've got this little tab here, and then you can pull the sleeve up, and then you can just push it right up, and so it's like a short sleeve shirt and a long sleeve shirt all at once.
Yeah, and it's good for moms like that because there's like, you know, it's like having 2 shirts.
It's extra value.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love that. After I selected a shirt for myself, it was time to try on some hats.
And I think what you're gonna find is that these are all straw hats, and I think you're gonna like that because it's summertime and it's warm, so you're gonna get more breathability with the straw hat versus a felt hat.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, and then for me, you know, sometimes it's just about color in general. Like
Yeah.
this is a little more yellow in tone.
Yeah,
and-
we're women. Color is very important.
Absolutely.
Right?
So, you know,
It's something more like this because it would go with a lot.
yeah, I agree. I think that would be really nice on you too.
Yeah.
So, and then it's just a matter of choosing a style. I mean, there's all sorts of different styles you can, you know, to choose from. There's,
Okay,
you
I
know-
kind of like this style, but I kind of like this shape hat.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's really nice. And I think this is beautiful. So I think we should give it a go.
Okay, great. So what do I do with this then?
Well, we'll bring it over here and they will actually custom shape it just to fit your personal preference.
They'll make it look like that.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay, I think we're ready to try this on.
Get to try it on. This
Let's
is fun.
go.
Okay, what do we think?
Oh yeah, it looks great.
Okay,
It looks
I'm
really good.
excited. Always a good idea to shop where the locals shop. Okay, how do we look?
You guys look great.
You look ready for the rodeo.
Known as the daddy of them all, Cheyenne's world-famous Frontier Days is the social event of the year. Since 1897, Cheyenne has been kicking up dust with the world's largest outdoor rodeo and Western celebration. Cowboys from all over the world compete in different rodeo competitions to win over $1 million in cash and prizes. More than 100 years later, Cheyenne Frontier Days is a 10-day festival of Wild West excitement. Cheyenne Frontier Days has something for everyone in the family. There's an old frontier town complete with chuck wagons, an Indian village, carnival rides and games, and of course, the rodeo arena. On select days, families can start the morning with a complimentary pancake breakfast. The pancake breakfast tradition started in 1966 and is organized by the Cheyenne Kiwanis Club. Over 30,000 people attend the free breakfast each year, which is served on 3 mornings during Cheyenne Frontier Days. During the course of the 3 days, volunteers prepare approximately 6,000 pounds of batter mix, making thousands of pancakes. They pour 444 gallons of syrup, offering thousands of slices of ham, and serve 450 gallons of coffee.
Got a Mickey Mouse!
Woo! Families can enjoy musical performances while they dig into their pancakes. With a full stomach, visitors are ready to start the day. The girls and I joined a Behind the Chutes tour to learn more about the rodeo. The Behind the Chutes tour takes visitors on an hour-long tour of the rodeo ground. Visitors will get the chance for some photo ops in front of the chutes where the animals enter the rodeo ring. We were thankful to have on our cowboy boots, especially when we were in the rodeo ring. It sure was muddy. We saw many beautiful horses. If you're lucky, you might even get to see a bull up close.
Look at this. They saddled a bull. Have you ever seen that before?
No.
At the end of the tour, the girls and I met some real cowboys who answered some of our questions.
The rodeo can be scary, especially when the steers run through the gates, because you might have a chance of getting kicked. And the best part is, for me, team roping, because that's the event I would like to do when I get older.
Wow. Do you think this would be fun for the girls to watch?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Especially the barrel racing.
Why? Why is that the best part?
It gets so intense when they get 9 seconds going around their last barrel, and then you know they're going to make some money off of it.
Oh, really? Well, that's cool. We're excited about the rodeo. And plus they work too. Isn't that pretty cool?
It's been really fun to learn about what happens behind the scenes. We'll be ready for the rodeo later, but for now, we're off to explore the old frontier town. Take a step back in time on a stroll through Old Frontier Town. Old Frontier Town highlights Western merchants, craftspeople, and artisans. The girls and I had a chance to meet up with a Cheyenne local who taught us a thing or two about Western wear.
This is what we want. We want a pair of chaps.
Chaps.
Called chaps, right? Okay. These are cool.
Chaps are used for farriers when they're working on the animals.
Come on out,
Believe it or not, chaps are used even for blacksmiths.
So they protect your legs. Oh,
Yes.
blacksmiths.
After our stop in the store, we hopped over to see the town blacksmith. Blacksmithing is the art of turning iron into hardware and other household items. After watching the blacksmith work, we strolled through the chuck wagon area where visitors can watch as authentic chuck wagon crews cook like they did more than 100 years ago on the Goodnight Trail. The girls and I got a lesson in how they used to make biscuits.
Got it all laid out here, and what you need to do is just start patting it down flat. Just start patting it down flat. And normally they would cook straight in the oven. Let her take that one.
They would make
Put it in there.
biscuits on the road?
Well, sure, every day.
How long does it take?
And they'll take about 20 to 25 minutes. And they'll be
not
done.
bad.
It's not bad at all. That's pretty good for your first time, isn't it?
Oh, that is great. Thanks so much, guys. This was quite an experience. I've
Y'all
never
hit
done
the
this.
trail then.
Time
Bye,
to
girls.
hit the trail, girls. You ready?
Hit the trail.
All right, let's go. All right, thanks again.
Thank you. Adios.
Right next to the old frontier town is the Indian Village. American Indians have always been an important part of Western history. Children can learn about the Native American culture by listening to stories and watching dancers perform. Each dance has a story to tell, and the dancers, both young and old, work with the musicians to share their history and culture with the audience. At the end of the performance, the guests from the audience are invited up to join in a friendship dance. Every day is a great day for the rodeo during Cheyenne Frontier Days. Year after year, the rodeo has received the Professional Association Larger Outdoor Rodeo of the Year award. Everyone in the family can enjoy the action-packed activities of the rodeo.
You know, it is a great rodeo, not only for people who are rodeo fans, but as you see, it's a very family-oriented program. And it is great for me because we meet people from all over the world who come here, and they just get into the spirit of it. So it's always a good time.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah.
The main rodeo activities include bull riding and bareback bronco riding, as well as other competitions. The rodeo is so much fun for the whole family. Wow, we had a blast on our visit to the southeast of Wyoming. We enjoyed many firsts and learned about the history of this great state. As they say in the West, head 'em up and move 'em out. Funding provided by...
Kids think travel's all about fun, but parents know it broadens horizons, introduces kids to new cultures, and makes lasting memories. And that's pretty awesome. Family travel equals family fun. City Pass.
For more information on upcoming destinations and projects, visit familytravelck.com. Follow us on Twitter and find us on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you.